All right, welcome to the Haters Balls. Your boy Dumb It Down. We live. I'm here with the B Dog and my older brother Baldy, the old Baldy. We're hopping right in today. So,
Whoa, Kimosabe. Hating is my hobby.
hey,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. All right.
Okay,
So,
son.
like I said, man, Baldy, you said you were coming in hot with the hate. Joe Budden was saying on his podcast, they were reviewing this 21 album. And I think you had something to say about it, right? So you wanna start us
Nah, I mean,
off?
look, man. I look. I saw other people too, but I mean, especially them talking about this album was good. Dog, 21 Savage is mid, and this album was mostly terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, a lot of songs on there was chick songs, and his chick raps is some of the worst chick raps in the industry. Um, so I just think that these people are crazy. I'm just trying to figure out where this is coming from. Am I tripping? Am I the only one that thinks 21 Savage is a mid, way worse version of Boldy James? Like, I don't understand why people act like this dude is so great. And I heard he snitched, so I don't understand the love that this dude be getting.
I can't speak
I
to
was,
the
and I
speaking
don't
to
and I
the
don't have no
snitches
love for
though.
these Europeans either. These Europeans could kick rocks, dog. Honestly, this
Dang.
America over here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm hating on Europe, hating on trash rap. You know what I mean? And bad opinions from Joe Buttons and anybody else that's loving this dude. I don't care if you're from Atlanta. Atlanta Falcons trash. So, all of that. That's all one big roll of hate. You know what I'm saying? A little sushi roll of hate.
That's true. That's true. And my thing is, the Joe Budden podcast is not about music. First off, you know, I think the only real takes I listen to Joe on when it comes to music are when he's talking about R&B specifically, but like they don't talk about good rappers that much. They really don't. Like not like that. So to say that 21 is a top rapper, he's really not. Like I don't think he's versatile. He like you said, he does one thing, and I don't think that he's that interesting. He doesn't really have. I mean, yeah, I think he does a lot of the same. And so if you love him, you love him.
He had big numbers too. I don't know how surprised I was because like I expected him to do numbers. I don't know what people looking for in the rap industry or whatever these days, the rap consumers looking for. But he did much bigger numbers than I thought when we talked about it last week. I was like, dang, I thought Cuddy would probably be more along those lines, but he was way lower than that 21. So that showed me that I don't know, man. Maybe the stream farms is working. Maybe he got tons of fans out there that I ain't seen because I don't
That's
see him
not.
nowhere. I don't when I go places. I don't hear nobody talk about this dude.
Okay. Like I said this last week when we talked about it. My kids in my class all were talking about that Cuddy album. I mean, or not the Cuddy album. I'm sorry, the 21 album.
I was gonna
That's
say,
what I meant. The 21 album. Everybody was talking about the 21 album because, and they were talking about the production on the album specifically, and how amazing the production was, the beats, and that's the thing. He's got
Good
the
question.
fan base of the kids, a lot of the younger generation. When you talk about
he's a B
Cuddy,
level rapper.
you talking about our generation. You talking about 30-year-olds, who
So let me
probably
ask you
not
a
checking
question:
for him anymore because
Do
he fell
kids
off.
do kids like the chick songs?
Well,
I don't think so.
I think the girls would. Why not? Women listen
Do
to music
girls like
too.
those songs?
I don't know.
I
I can't.
don't think so.
I gotta ask. I gotta ask one of the girls. I guess I gotta ask if they
'Cause I
like
had
those
that album on,
songs.
and my wife started laughing when this dude started rapping about how he was getting with women and stuff. My wife just started laughing. Like, so, but obviously she's older. Not in the age group of 21. But it's just like funny to me. So I don't know what works. I mean, what's popular for girls, especially young girls. I really don't want to know. So if you say it's cool, that's what you're saying. You're saying 21 is 21 pop then?
Yeah,
21 B level
his
to me. If we ranking him like celebrities, he's B level in the rap game as far as notoriety. So
Who is A level?
yeah. I don't
I
know.
would put the J. Cole's, Drake's, Jay Z's.
Okay, all right.
Kendrick's like
Yeah.
top tier. Like,
But you talking about
I mean, I
people
would say
who
the same
and
thing. So,
now
okay.
and now at this point those are like legendary status people. You talking about people who
yeah,
our careers are well cemented. You know, if they retired today,
okay.
their
Then
careers would be cemented. But 21 is not. That's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
okay. Then I guess I would put him in the future section. If not at Future's level, right under. And Future's one of the
I was about to
biggest.
say he can't be as big as Future,
Yeah,
huh? That's
Future's
bad.
Future's
Future fell
also
off.
in
I
the
think he's as big as
legendary section.
He
Nah,
legendary in a
Future
different
has
way.
Future actually has like really good albums, like
Yeah,
stuff that's got great songs throughout. So I don't see. I never heard this. I mean, I never
I
heard
don't know
21
about
on
that.
that level at all.
I don't feel that way. So
I
maybe
feel
that's
like
where we
Future
differ. But
hasn't dropped in a while, and like who else
he
is
Not
dropped
yet.
is
last year, and two of his songs were fire. They were all over. So
I didn't
he
like the
does have
last one.
impact,
yeah.
but he has a huge impact. But I'm just
Yeah.
not a fan of Future at all.
All
My
right.
point is
All right. Well, moving
that
on.
lane, that trap music lane is is a whole another like thing. And if Future hasn't dropped in a while, then 21 is got to be the next guy up, right, to fill that spot. So I'm not surprised it did numbers. That's all
You
I'm
think
saying.
so?
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Cool, man.
that's what
Cool,
I
man.
figured.
Cool, man.
100K, right? That's how much it was.
It was more than
Nah, it was
100.
like
It was
200
like
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a
It was
lot.
like how much?
We can look it up, man.
It was like $250,000.
Oh, first week sales or at as of this moment? I thought I saw
No, that
150
was
last
look,
week at
man.
Mac.
Go ahead, check. Go ahead, check. Get the stats up. You could be stat boy on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Since they hate on your rap opinions, you could be chest hair guy and stat boy.
It went number one, and it was 133 is what it said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where I expect him to be at when he dropped.
I thought it was more than that.
First week, that's first week, but not. I mean, I'm sure now it's but yeah,
33 is really
These
good.
albums
First
fall
week.
off fast. It's
really
still
good.
doing numbers or it fell off already?
Man, I'm not. Yeah, you okay? Yeah, B Dog, you gotta be stat boy. I don't want to be stat boy, and I gotta do the
Yeah, you gotta be
stream.
stat
And
boy. Man.
yeah,
Oh, I was
come on,
talking.
man.
Yeah, we were talking about chest hair guy over here, man. Chest hair guy. Man.
Yeah.
I got
You
you.
well
I'm looking
famous.
at it.
All right. So then let's move on to some other topics that happened this week, man. Kanye supposed to drop 3 albums, right? We went from not releasing one album, Vultures, that was supposed to come out well before.
What was
Now
talking about a
Kanye,
month ago?
yeah, Vultures was supposed to come out, right? And now Kanye is supposed to drop 3 albums in quick succession. We've seen him do this before, though. Do y'all think it's gonna happen? What up, Matt, in the chat?
That's
Thanks for catching us live, man.
I'm never but listening to another Kanye album. If y'all gonna wait for this, you're gonna have to wait over and over. And like, I don't understand how people get named. They got some dude in our group chat. This dude, every time a new Kanye tweet drop, here it go. You put it in the chat. Like, this album is not coming, dude.
Your boy that was on the pod.
No, it is a different
Oh,
guy.
okay. All right.
Hey, man, dude be like Christmas morning and he get disappointed over and over.
I
Dang.
guess same thing with Tesla. He always sharing them Tesla truck tweets. Like, come on, dog, that ain't happening either.
Wait,
But
does he have one? Like, is he?
no,
Did he
wants
pay for it or
one.
something? Is he gonna get one?
Never happening. You know, those things are backed out so far. Like,
Okay, but I mean, did he put the money up? Like, is he a purchaser
no,
or he's just a fan?
he's just a fan.
And that's
Oh,
his
okay,
dream
then.
car, man. Some people got a dream, man. So back to the Kanye though. Like man said in the chat, some people like being teased, and Kanye will tease some stuff, right? Now you
Some
said
men.
you'll never listen to another Kanye. We gotta address that. You think Kanye is over? Is done?
Why? Yeah.
Okay, I guess I won't say never because y'all are gonna force me to listen to it when it drops so we can talk about it on the pod. But if of own free will, no, I don't care about that. I'm good. I
So
know it
what was
won't
the
ever be as
last?
good as his other stuff.
Okay, so I guess
bro.
you weren't. Donda didn't meet your expectations.
I didn't listen to Donda. I didn't listen to it.
Okay,
I know
so
some
is it
songs off of
politically?
Donda,
Is
but
that
nothing
why you off for Kanye, or is it?
No, I just don't need to hear him make bad music anymore. I don't know.
But what if he? But you like Ty Dolla Sign?
I do like Ty Dolla $ign.
So you won't give it a chance if you got an album with Ty Dolla $ign?
Not really. It's not like they worked together before. It's not like Kids See
Did you
Ghosts
see
with
the
Cuddy and. No, I didn't see the
Did you
trailer.
see the trailer that they dropped?
No.
Oh,
What is it?
okay. This shit looked crazy, man. It looked crazy. I didn't know what I was looking at. It was like all kinds of shit was burning. Then they had some demon looking dudes that was walking out the fire. Then they had some dudes look like they was in the clan. Then they had some dudes that looked like they was I didn't know what I was looking at, man. Some mud people. I mean, it was crazy. I was like,
Did
oh
he
my
stop?
goodness.
Did he
But
When the
stop
I don't
album was
understand.
believing in
like,
God? Did he like stop being a Christian?
I
I
don't
love to
know.
hear him do an
Nothing in
interview
the
about
trailer
it.
said Jesus or anti-Jesus. It was a bunch of random shit. Like I don't know. I mean, maybe people in the chat saw the images and some kind of meaning there. I just saw a bunch of different shit. I didn't know what I was looking at, but the song was kind of cool. I wasn't mad at the song I was playing. I mean, I would like to hear it for real. But I said, okay, cool. You say it's coming out in February. If it's out, I check it out. I mean, if it's not, I'm not gonna lose no sleep over it.
All right.
I'm just tired of the hype. People keep letting this thing happen to him over and over again. They giving this dude what he want, really.
Attention.
Attention.
It's but
Yeah.
people, hold on. So Kanye has made, and we've talked about it on our show. Kanye has made some of the best hip hop music several
Right.
times like over lots of different years. It's not like he just only his old stuff or something like that. He's made a lot of great stuff.
Uh-huh.
Daytona wasn't long ago. You know, why do you feel
Oh,
so
if he put out
strongly
a Push
that?
album, I'm gonna listen. If he put out another Push album, I'm definitely gonna listen.
So it's just about who
Um,
he's working with. So you don't believe in Ty
no, it's about
Dolla $ign.
him. I don't want to hear him rap. I know he's not gonna like. What is he gonna rap about that I care about?
Okay,
He ain't
that's a
gonna
good
say
point.
nothing cool.
Maybe I don't understand.
No,
What
that's
is
a
he
good
gonna
point.
say? That's what I understand. Like I just don't understand what I want to hear him say at all. I can't. I don't know. Nothing.
I don't understand. Like, I mean, what is it that you want? I don't. You know, I'm just trying to understand what is it that you're looking for.
You just don't
From
want to hear
him,
Kanye say no
nothing.
crazy stuff.
Yeah, I don't care. Like
Crazy
he's
stuff.
giving me.
People say I shot 85 Negroes. I take your girl. I take your girl. I sup with your girl. Sup with his girl. Sup with they girl. Sup with everybody girl. I don't understand. Kanye gonna say probably around the same stuff. He gonna say he get all these women. It's gonna be weird threesomes with a Chinese girl and a white girl and an Asian girl,
Yep,
and
I
on top
already got that though.
tower, and I did this and that to him. And then he's gonna talk about how much he's the greatest in fashion and the greatest dude that ever lived. I mean, it's the same
I
thing that
already got that, and I got a better version of it. I'm sure.
I mean,
I don't think
okay.
he's making music as good as he once did. Is my point, and it's not good enough that I gotta hear it. Because first of all, he
Mm.
features a lot of artists now. On Donda, he had what like so many artists, and I don't like most of them people that's on there. So
What
I
do you
don't want
mean?
to hear their guest verse.
Well,
Conway.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
had wait.
Yeah.
He had Andre 3000. He had
Mhm.
Jay Z was on. He had a bunch of people that great rappers. Why you say that?
I don't care about Jay-Z. Um,
You
I
crazy? See,
did
that's crazy.
I don't want to hear the baby. I don't want to hear Lil Baby. I don't want to hear none of the babies. I don't want to hear Young Thug. I don't want to hear none of these niggas on the Kanye song.
Why? Why? So I'm trying to understand why none of these dudes are or you want to hear, but when Drake does the same thing
Yeah.
on every one of his albums, you run to it, and he be with the same people. Young Thug on there. You know, these are the same artists that's on the album. Like, what makes it so different? Like, I never want to hear Kanye, but I'm run to every Drake album.
He doesn't work well with those people to me. There's nothing. I haven't heard any song where I was like, "Oh, this is fire."
Okay,
Like
so
this
you
is this
saying
for my.
you want to hear
It's not
him
as good music,
with
man.
the push type people? You want to hear him with
People that
you
he
like when
works
he
well
does
with,
the
yes.
the more boom bap
And I
stuff.
don't. Yeah, I don't think he works well with any of these new people personally, enough for me to listen to it. Like I said, I don't. I already don't care about most of these people as it is, and then you're taking them out of their element and putting them on a Kanye beat, which I think would be so much better for a push or someone else that he usually works with, and it'll sound better than the baby. I don't want to keep picking on the baby, but I
Nah,
don't
the
know.
baby sucks. I think
Yeah,
he's basically done with.
yeah. I think it's over.
Okay, I'm not saying that, but
No, wait, you said
Nah,
it's
man.
over for Kanye, but you were afraid to say it's over for the
Yeah.
baby?
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't keep up with the baby, man. He might be hot
I just don't
again.
understand the, like I said, the thing. I mean, of course, we listen to a lot of people for the podcast, but why? I just don't get the aversion to one superstar rapper and then the other superstar rappers. I don't have
If
this.
I
You don't have
just
this aversion for.
if I don't feel like you can make better music than you've made in the past, then I don't want to listen to you. If it's always gonna be a decline every time I hear you, I don't want to listen anymore. That's how I feel.
But I see.
Like
That's
I
My
don't
thing
feel like
everybody,
is,
including Drake.
yeah, uh,
I don't
you
think
don't
Drake
think
is
that with Drake.
making.
You don't think Drake has peaked? You think he's continuing to make better music every time?
I like I said, I loved Honestly Evermind. Nevermind. That was a great album to me. It's
See, crazy
different.
tape, crazy tape.
Loved it.
And y'all talk bad about me for like a scaring the hose. Scaring the hose is
Yeah.
way better than that.
No, this is a
No.
terrible take on V-Dub. Terrible take on V-Dub.
I like Honestly Nevermind. And his other albums are B's. And I could take a B. I'll take a B. Okay. J. Cole has put out B's to me that albums that I will never listen to again. But some people like them, and I understand that's for them. But I do think J. Cole can peak again, and I do think Drake can peak again.
Okay, but you don't think Kanye could
You
peak
just
again
think Kanye,
because he got
Kanye,
too
No.
big.
yeah.
I think he
Okay.
peaked
All
already.
right,
Yeah,
that's
his
fair
other.
enough. I mean, he did get too big, but the reason why he can't peak again is because of the fans that made him too big.
See,
And then
my
it
thing
went to his
is,
head, and he started saying he was a god, and everybody was like, "Yes, you are." And everybody
right.
was at the show putting their hands up like he was Jesus, while he was standing on the
Yeah,
floor.
Bryson loved that Yeezus show. He went to that show. He talks about it all the
The
time.
Jesus show
You
was
out there
amazing.
worshiping
Great,
Kanye. It's your fault that he fell
great
off.
show. Great show. 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend.
No, it's your fault. That's what I'm saying, man. It's all your fault. So my thing
Yeah,
is,
it is confusing.
that I think regardless of whether artists peaked or not, they can still make a super. Like even Don, I like the jail was a hit to me. Or even regardless, every one of his albums, he's always got at least one super dope song. Like whether it's Ultralight Beam or something like that, he may never be at the late registration level album maker. In my opinion,
Too rich for that.
but yeah, but he always has some hits, so it's always worth a listen. So I'm excited for the 3 albums, whether they
When is it
are.
coming?
What's supposed to start in February?
No,
Yeah, he
but
said
what do you
February,
think
March,
it's
April. That shit coming out like February, October, and December or something. Like,
So why you have no faith in this? Because he did the 4 albums with Push, Nas, Kid See Ghost, and his album, and Tiana Taylor. So it was 5 albums, right? It was 5 albums, 7 songs that he did really quickly. That was like one a week or something like that when he did that. So why do you think he can't do
I
this?
like most of those albums.
he had one with Sci High too, right? Oh
No.
that never
No.
came out. Sorry, that wasn't a thing. That wasn't a thing.
I like all those albums too. But a lot of people were hating on them. I didn't get it, but I like most of them albums.
I mean, I like Kid See Ghost and Daytona. Everyone loved Daytona, but
No, Ye was the worst one.
Ye is the
Yeah.
worst
I like
one.
Ye. I like Ye a lot. I listen to that album a lot actually.
See,
But-
you got crazy
I'm
takes.
so
How can you
confused,
say
bro.
you
You
fell
all
off,
over the place,
and
man.
then you say you like Ye? I didn't make any sense. Ye was just
I
one of
don't
his most recent
understand why
albums.
You will
people
never
don't
listen
like
to another
Ye.
album from him. You'll never check that again. But you
Yeah.
like
It
Ye.
was really good to me.
That's it. We gotta.
And 7 songs. 7 is the perfect number to me too. Golly, I love that whole 7 album thing. It's perfect. I don't have to get tired of your album.
Mhm.
It's great. It's just 7 that was perfect number. I loved it.
It is a
Yeah,
good
these
number.
probably gonna be short albums. I'm guessing.
They gotta be with this.
I don't think they're
coming
coming ever. But
They
okay.
coming out, man. It's just a matter of, like I said, they might be super delayed, but I don't think Ty would be down with this stuff if it was like not really a thing. Like, because that's clown shit. If you keep saying, "Oh, it's coming," and it don't come out, like that worked for a little bit, and then it's not gonna work no more. And everybody gonna be like, "Nah, whatever,
All of those
man."
people who went to Wyoming and nothing ever came of it.
No,
Why is this any
they told.
different?
I mean,
Mhm.
what do you mean? What was the last
All
one?
those songs came out.
Yeah, all those songs came out. What was it called?
No.
We just talked about it.
That's
What was
not
it?
true. All of
Donda.
those
That's what I meant.
people.
Donda. Yeah, Donda came out.
So many people. That was Donda that he was working on Donda for 5 years, however
No, it
long.
wasn't 5 years, man.
No,
It
man.
was
This
3
dude been
years
living
at
in
least.
like Italy or something for the last year, man. Doing weird
I
shit, whatever
know.
the hell
Your
he doing.
timeline is all
Documentation
messed up.
Making his wife walk around naked in weird clothes.
No, there is so many artists who went to Wyoming who don't have any songs on Donda, and
That's not true.
Donda switched like 3 times. He had 3 different versions of it at the
No,
stadium.
he
The
did
Yeah.
switch it up.
Yeah.
And he did release Donda 1 and Donda 2 came out on that little thing you had to pay for. And some people bought it. The little thingy with the
See,
beats that made the
that's
beats.
what
Look,
I'm
I
saying.
didn't
Now.
buy
I'm
it.
not doing all
I
that.
never heard it.
It's too much. It's too much.
Man,
I
look, that
would
dude
like
probably
one,
made a
you
grip.
know. I would like one. I think that's a dope idea, but I would never pay for it.
All right, man. I think your take's been everywhere today. So
Yeah, man, that don't make no sense, man. That's great. That was great.
Like a very personal album. Very dark. I like a dark album too.
I can't wait to hear what this dude say about how he make his wife like he get up and give her some like leather strips to wear and then be like walk down the street with me. And she's like, okay, with a mask on and this like leather strip that covers only the middle of your nipples and the middle of your crotch. Like I don't
come on.
dude,
He got her in check, dog. I don't know what's going on. They got
yeah,
some
that dude
weird
on a
stuff.
whole nother thing, man. I didn't know she was from Australia and stuff. I'm like, that dude is weird, man. Y'all messed his head up. Remember when he was just a dude in the backpack? Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. The old Kanye.
y'all-
Yeah. Did
y'all
y'all
took
see
it to a whole new level.
Did y'all see? I forgot. Somebody posted like it was a chat. Like somebody like messaged him was like, I missed the old Kanye or whatever, and he was like, he was like messaging him like, angry. He had a bunch of angry messages.
Oh, I ain't see it.
You see it? Oh, I gotta pull it up. I'll find it.
No.
I'll find it.
Man, that dude probably be doing coke and stuff, bruh, sitting around getting angry. Like, y'all let that dude look, man. He's sitting there watching Trump videos online and doing weird stuff. Like, who knows what's wrong? This man his head messed up. Y'all messed his head up. People that was when 808s came out and y'all was like, oh my God, it's amazing. Instead of telling him that shit was trash and helping him get his ego back and normal, y'all was like, no, that's amazing. Then he came out next thing. Y'all said, that was amazing. Came out with another one. And so, dude head messed up. He messed up.
I feel. I listened to The Life of Pablo again. That album, I mean, it sounds good. Sonically, sounds great. I can listen to it. But that album got some bullshit on it. And I'm like, I don't understand why this album is so highly regarded. Then we go to Ye and people don't like Ye.
No, that album got a bunch of good songs on Life of Pablo. I don't care what nobody say.
Exactly.
Life of Pablo
They
has
got
a bunch of
the
good songs.
Panda song. The Panda song is not a good song. That's one song. They got
Panda. Oh, that designer shit?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was dope at that time. I haven't listened to that in a long time, but I like that
listen
song.
to that album again. We got to review that album again next week. It is not
Okay.
as
That ain't no
fire
problem,
as
man.
people remember. They got some bullshit on there.
How many
But it
songs is it?
sounds
15? 8 of them good.
Yeah. There's some really dope songs on Life of Pablo. On every one of his albums, I can't say there's a single album where there's like nothing dope. Like that's what I'm saying. And then you missing the other half of this too is that Ty Dolla $ign also has a ton of great songs, ton of great features on a lot of people's stuff. So I imagine the two of them have to make something dope. And like I said, the things we've heard, the snippets and stuff that we heard were sounded good. So
What he said? What he said?
I said, how many times I'm gonna hear this nigga sing on a record? Ty Dolla $ign only got one vocal range. We only want him to do one type of song. I don't want to hear a whole album of that shit. Ty Dolla $ign does not make good albums. That's a fact. He got like 3 to 4 bangers on one.
What it sounds at, man? What it sounds at, man? That's harsh, man. That's harsh, man.
I don't want to hear a whole Ty Dolla $ign
Killing
album.
you.
I'm sorry.
Kill
Now,
him.
if you tell me Kanye is just producing this and he's not rapping on it, and I'll like it more. I'll see what's happening. But
no, it's better if he raps like you said. Then it's not gonna be all Ty Dolla $ign. You just said that it's better if he just.
I know, but I mean, if he puts like dope features together with Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
Like if he said this was a Ty Dolla $ign album that I'm working on, I would like that. I would be more excited for that than I am a Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign album.
We know Brian. We definitely gonna talk about Benny at the end too as well. We excited to listen to that album. Definitely gonna talk about it
man.
next week. But
Yeah, man.
yeah. So let's move on. Let's talk about the albums we're gonna talk about today, man. Before we move on, y'all got who y'all think going to the Super Bowl? Who y'all think gonna make it? Who's winning the games?
Number one seeds. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm never betting against Patty. I'm putting it on Patty and 49ers Super Bowl rematch.
Okay.
Oh, Mahomes, Patty Mahomes.
Yeah.
So Mahomes, that's if that come on, I'm not watching the Super Bowl. I hope it's Ravens Lions. I think it's gonna end up being Ravens Niners.
Mm.
It's Lamar year. It's Lamar year.
It's gonna be Ravens Niners because of the label conspiracy. The logo conspiracy.
What's the label conspiracy?
Okay, all right. So if you look at the Super Bowl logo, man, what are the colors?
Pull it up, dog.
If you look
Pull
at
it
the
up,
logo,
man.
what are the colors, dog?
Dang, that's some real
so
detective stuff, man.
Bro, everybody is
Wow,
saying
man,
this.
you a deep.
I know
thinker.
everybody been saying this. You late?
I'm so upset about it too. I'm like,
You a deep
people
thinker,
really
man.
believe it, though. People really believe that this is planned. Like,
Dog,
But
come
we know
on,
the
man.
fix been in before because
Look.
how they jobbed the Saints was at 2018. We seen that fixing.
Exactly.
So we seen fixing.
So when you look, man, the last couple of Super Bowls, so
Show the people. Can you show the people?
All right, hold on. I gotta find the pictures. Let me. I'm gonna just pull up the image here.
the script, guys. The script is in.
It's scripted. It's
Is
scripted.
this scripted? If it's scripted, then let me put my money down so I get it. So I get a
You should have
guaranteed
been
payday.
you should have been put your money down, man. What are you
The
doing?
day the logo came out, I should have put my money down.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. This is it. This is the picture right here. It's the picture. Show.
So frustrated, man.
I need the visual aid, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Show it to us.
All right. Let me share my screen on Discord here.
Let me see it.
Super
All
sorry,
right.
man.
So you see this right here, man? So the color was orange and yellow. Bengals and the Rams.
Oh.
When the logo colors were green and red, it was the Eagles and the Chiefs. And then now it's purple and red, dog. It's already set.
What?
It's predetermined.
Wow.
People really believe that, dog.
Dog, it's nothing to believe. It's facts, dog. It's facts.
That's legit.
There's no coincidence. No coincidence, man.
You telling me I should have put my money on it?
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, man, it's already said. So you think something else is happening? Who you think? You said something other than the Ravens, Bryson?
Chiefs 49ers.
Okay. All right. Hey, Brian agrees with you, man. You believe in Patty Mahomes?
Yay. Nah, I mean, I believe in him, but I just think that it's Lamar year. They're going to get it done somehow.
It's Lamar's year, man. It's Lamar's year. Gotta get
What
it
be-
done.
I hope so, man. I'm not watching Chiefs Niners again. I'm not watching them.
No,
I'm
you
tired.
are. Yes, you are.
No, I'm telling you, dog, I watch my football watching has gone down so much. I don't care. I'm not getting nearly as hyped about these games these teams I don't care about. Like it's
Yeah, I agree, but a lot of it is
agree.
because of I hate my squad so much. I hate the Saints organization right now so much that it's hard to get excited about football in general. But yeah, if my team was good, I would care more.
Nah. I hate football. I'm starting to hate football as well. Football season is F1 season for all of those people trying to get out of it as well. But yeah, man, Patty, I'm never rooting against this dude. I don't know. I do think it's Lamar
every
too.
time now. Nah, I get tired of you. Once you win about 2 chips, the hate is very strong in this household. I'm hating on you every time. I'm tired of this dude. I'm tired of seeing him. I don't like these light skinned dudes anyway. Tired of him. Tired of him. You know what I'm saying? He come on TV, he sounds soft when he talk. I don't like this dude. I'm rooting against him every time.
Dang.
Keep
Yeah.
All
going
right.
with Patty Mahomes. I see you in a few years, so I'd be cool with him. But right now, he got to lose a couple.
He already lost one. What do you mean lose a
He
Then
couple?
said
every
a
time they
couple.
score and every time they do something, they show Taylor Swift. Ugh, ugh, ugh.
Oh,
I'm
that's
so
true.
tired of
That is true.
watching.
I'm really over
It.
the Taylor Swift storyline this year. I'm
Yeah,
over it.
get out of here, man. Yeah, they're gonna have on the middle of the field. They're gonna have some kind of like fairy tale with her and Travis Kelsey if they win.
Hmm.
Ugh,
Yeah.
ugh. I can definitely do without any of that. So get that shit out of here, man.
All
Let's
right.
move on.
Let's move on. All right, so today we wanted to talk about, man, some rappers that I feel like are underappreciated, man. Ti, first off, we wanted to talk about one of his albums, one of his classics, I think, in my opinion. And we wanted to talk about Lupe. Now, let's start with Ti. We're gonna talk about trap music album. Everyone listen?
Yeah, man.
All right. Now, I want to start off, man, because T.I., I feel like, is, personally, in my opinion, one of the greatest Southern rappers, period. I would say he's top 5 Southern rappers all time. And I feel like he, in recent years, has been, it seems to me like, underappreciated. Like, just like, I don't know, like, people diss him or dismiss him way more than it used to. And I feel like I wanted to talk about some of his albums, you know, and see why that was. So let's start there first. Why do you think he's getting sort of, I don't know, disrespected or doesn't get as much props as I feel like he used to?
Because he got more corny.
Mm.
He got
Corny
more
in what
corny.
way?
I mean, he hit that family show, which was a lot of corn on there. State reality show corn, and then they got the podcast, and he's kind of like the way he talks is kind of like a joke. You know, people be making fun of him using big words and stuff.
Expeditiously.
Yeah, expeditiously and stuff like that. So he's more of a joke and a known cornball than that guy. He had a persona that was, and I think that's just gone away.
Mm.
And people, you know.
So, all right. I mean, my thing is, how is it different from like other rappers who had, you know, reality shows? Whether it's, you know, I don't know, they don't, their legendary status wasn't hurt. I mean, whether it's you know, Run DMC.
Who else got one? Who else had one?
Oh,
Like,
I mean, Run had one, right?
Okay, but Run was
over
also
50. Yeah, he could be corny.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Snoop was
Snoop
cooking and stuff like that.
He was cooking with what's her name? Snoop is also. And first of all, Snoop really came. I haven't. Every time I hear Snoop do gangster stuff on features now, I just be like, whatever, man. So you know, it's the same type of thing. You know, I know Snoop be doing Martha Stewart stuff and beer commercials and selling anything he could think of from any corporation. Mm-hmm. So I also, it's the same thing to me for him.
But okay, so
a long way from murder was the case.
When you old, you could be corny.
So T.I.'s not old enough? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think it damages. I think he's corny in a different way, man. Then he had the beef with his kid,
his son, and it was
he
fake
said
to promote
the
the
girl.
show.
Hold on.
He said that
your
daughter
audio
was,
is a little messed up. I don't know what's going on. You sound staticky.
All right, let me see what's up with it.
But yeah, he had every T.I.'s been in the life. And everything he's been in. It's better. Everything he's been in the life for has been corny. Yeah, like you said, he got the daughter thing. His son doing a fake beef to promote his show. He's tried stand-up comedy. It was just like a lot of things that he did. He's just corny now. I don't know.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's
so
the thing.
He hurt his own legacy
kind of,
by being in the public too much. Is what you're saying. That's what I'm hearing.
Maybe
his legacy.
I mean, that reality show money is supposed to be nice, man. You know, so I'm not mad at that, but yeah, I think he did hurt his legacy in some way. And then I think at the same time, his legacy was, I don't know if it was as solid as maybe he thought it was, you know?
Well, no, I don't agree with that. I don't think his legacy is hurt. I just think he's not legend. He's a legend, but these kids won't know him as a legend because everything they ever seen this nigga do was corny. So it just is over. Like you can't build upon your legacy. I guess I would say.
If he went away for a while, I think his stuff would be bigger. I think it would have more nostalgia for it. Because he's got a ton of hits, and his songs hold up.
I agree. So listening to this album, I think this album held up. Yeah. So we're gonna get into it. Let's get into it. I'm gonna post a poll in the chat and see what people think T.I. belongs all time in the South. So let's jump into it. Let's go to the first song. Pull up the track list and let's see here.
Trap music, annoying in the beginning, and then it's got that great part at the end. Don't the beat switch on it at the end? You heard me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
No, on the first song, don't the beat switch at the end of it?
I don't. I'm sorry. I
don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember the beat switch. I don't remember a beat switch. Is it?
Yeah, man. The first part it'd be like,
oh yeah. No, you're right.
And at the end, the beat switch.
You're right.
Yeah,
it does have a beat switch. You're right. No, you're right.
This
That's what I'm
album
saying.
was
So
me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
You don't like that song?
I don't like.
I don't like this album, brother.
I didn't like. You didn't like this album? For real?
No. Yeah.
Wow, I'm shocked to hear you say this. Shocked.
Okay. Yeah.
I think his radio hits were his best songs on here to me.
Wow, I gotta disagree so hard, man. Okay, so the first song I don't like though. That's probably the worst song on the album, in my opinion.
Well, that's what I was saying to the beat switch because I like that import.
I honestly thought that it was just like an intro song, and I probably didn't even listen to it the whole way through because I just skipped it. That's probably why I didn't know. Because when it comes on, it's just like it's a trap music. I'm just thinking this is like some kind of intro. I skip. I'm ready to get to the music.
Now he got verses on there.
Yeah, him and the other dude on there rapping is sorry too. Not two. He's sorry, I should say.
I don't know who else is rapping on there, but all right, cool. Then you got "I Can't Quit," a great song.
Yeah. I Can't Quit. Great song. Now, Bryce, you don't like this one?
I like I Can't Quit. No, I like I Can't Quit.
You don't like Be Easy?
No. I don't like none of these until 24s.
Oh my goodness. Nah, you are crazy. Crazy. So you don't like No More Talk is great? Doing My Job is fantastic. That's one of the classicest songs on it.
Yeah, exactly. I might like Doing My Job. Let me listen to that one again.
Let's Get Away is bad to me, and I don't know if this is me personally, but I don't know about y'all, and we could have a little side combo, but I don't like, to me, it's not like sexy when chicks call men daddy. I think that's weird, and in the song, the girl says that in the chorus over and over, and it bothers me. I don't know if that's because I have kids. I just think is weird, and I don't like it.
I love this song, though, honestly. It's so fire to me. I love the old school sample. That is fire to me. I love it.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
Let's Get Away.
Yeah, I don't dislike Get Away for a chick song. I usually, don't like chick songs on most albums, but I think for a chick song, it's a good one.
It's not the worst one ever. It just every time the girl sings the chorus part, it like bothers me. I'm just like, I gotta go through this faster. Like I don't know why.
I guess I don't have that aversion. I guess I don't know. I don't really thinking about it like that.
Yeah, I don't like that shit, man. Yeah, I don't like the daddy game. That's not hot. Don't call me that. I think that shit is weird. So
that's funny.
All right, so what's up next? 24s is next. 24s is number 7, right?
Wait, we skipped a bunch. Wait, hold on. You skipped a bunch, didn't you?
Well, I was trying to understand how he said he didn't like these songs up to 24s, but No More Talk, Doing My Job, and Let's Get Away are great songs.
Let's Get Away.
Okay, all right. So yeah, doing my job. We can't skip over talking about doing my job. This is to me is one of the best songs on the whole album. I love this song, and I think this is one of the great things about T.I. that's underrated is I think he's eloquent at explaining his position. This album, even though it's called trap music and it's about trapping, selling drugs and stuff, it's not glorifying it in any way. It's all like just it's not really glorifying it. Not in my opinion.
That's some glorification.
Is this glorified?
Some glorification.
Okay, all right.
It's not
if you talk about like songs like 24s, yeah. Like if songs like 24s, okay, you can say are like glorifying it. That's
I'm talking about Rubber Band Man.
Yeah, Rubber Band Man. Yeah.
Rubber Band Man.
Yeah, wait, I love that song. That song gets me hype.
Okay, but there's some glorification. That's what I'm just saying. Like, come on, man. Like, let's not say that there's none.
Okay,
there is some on here.
What I mean is that it's balanced in that.
Yes. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. In that
all the best Southern rappers had that too.
Exactly. People, whether it's
Scarface always had that, and that's the Scarface tradition. When you see that now, like,
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like that's a Southern rap tradition, kind of for the best albums, the best Southern rappers give you more of that than some other regions, in my opinion. And they show like this is not great, and I think he got some of that on this album. So we'll talk about it more when we get to those different songs. But Doing My Job is a good example of that. And I like the way he puts it too. It's a kind of different perspective. Like, this is a job. It's not like something it's not, I don't identify with this, when he talks about the women calling the cops on him and people seeing them, what they think about him, why he's like that, what it was like for him in school. So it's cool. Yeah,
and I mean, he talks about, just like it's just the best opportunity, to make money. Like, it's just a job. That's it, and I think, like I said, it's well put. It's simple. He's not glorifying it as like it's cool in some way. It's just, hey, this is what I'm doing to make money, and I love the song. And we talked about Kanye. Kanye produced this song. And I think the production on that song is great too. The classic Chipmunk, Kanye singing.
Yeah, that was one of his eras.
All right, and then after that is we talked about Let's Get Away, and then 24s. So Bryson, you said this is your jam, right? What you got about? What you thought about?
I like all three of these radio hits back to back to back. You put them. But yeah, 24s is that's still one of them songs. That's a great song. That's got to be up there in song history.
So you don't feel like none of these songs like got played out for you or anything?
Nah, not these. I could listen to these. I mean, I feel like Rubber Band Man was on the radio a lot growing up, but I guess it's been so long since I heard it. It's fire. I mean, because I don't go back to T.I. music that much, honestly. So when this ever,
that's how 24s is for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whenever I hear these again, I'm like, oh yeah, this is fire.
When 24s came on in my car, I was like, yeah, I gotta turn this all the way to max. Like, exactly. This is the shit right here.
Yeah,
so yeah.
I agree with both. See, to me, 24s is sounds great in the car and stuff, but then Rubber Band Man is hype. I love its more upbeat. So yeah, just I think the hook on that song is super well written. This is another thing that I think T.I. is underrated for. He's got great songwriting capabilities. That he's.
You think that's underrated? I think that's one of his top qualities.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he's writing the hooks. He's doing the hooks, not somebody else. You know what I mean? It's like his hooks that are hit songs, and I think like Rubber Band is to me like the best example of that. Like I love that song.
Because he gets better at he has flows on his album, but he doesn't have like the bars and stuff like that. I feel like that's something that he does get a little bit better at later in his career. And so the songwriting itself is one of the biggest things that works for him. Especially when you get to Urban Legend, then you got nothing but radio type hits, like big hit songs.
Yeah.
But what do you think about Look What I Got? This is one of my least favorite ones on
it.
here.
Is one of my least favorites, but I like it still.
Okay.
What
you want to spend more time on that one?
I'm good. There's very few songs I like after this. Like I said, this album wasn't that fire to me. I don't know. I'm surprised that it was considered a classic in the time, because like he got 3 big bangers on there, but the rest of these songs, I don't think they come close to the 3 best songs on here to me.
See, you just like the radio type thing. I feel like I'm shocked that you have this opinion because I feel I mean I love the radio songs, but I love the songs like Doing My Job or
No More
Be
Talk.
Better Than Me or King of the South.
Yeah, we don't get to Be Better Than Me.
I love those. So we gonna go through it. So then you let us know if there's one that you like, Bryson. But what you thought of I Still Love You? Balden.
I love that song. I thought that was a good one.
Yeah, I think it's great personal song.
Yeah.
And then
go
ahead.
Let Me Tell You Something I like a lot too.
Agreed.
And the thing with Let Me Tell You Something is funny because I was a big fan of his first album. When he came out, it was I'm Serious, and they had that song on there, I Can't Be Your Man, right? And so when this one came on, he was just like, I know y'all saying, what you mean? Now you won't be my man? It was talking. I was like, this is funny. But that was a cool. Like I said, I think his chick songs are pretty well executed.
Right.
The only thing that really threw me off so much with that other one is the daddy thing, because I just find that to be gross. But
and then it's not just I Still Love You, not even just his chick song, because then he has the verse about his parents too, or whatever.
No, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Let Me Tell You Something.
Oh, let me tell. Oh yeah. Let me tell you. Oh yeah, right. Let me tell you something. Yeah. All right. And what do you thought about T.I. versus T.I.P.? What do you think of this? I mean, he was doing the 2 different perspective thing before Jordan Lucas was doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Jordan Lucas. I saw Jordan Lucas live. I told you that, huh?
Yeah, we saw him together.
Oh, you was there? Okay,
yeah.
Because I was about to say that joke. I always forget, man. I go to the shows. I be forgetting who go with me. But his show was one of the weirdest shows I ever went to, man. Because he played that Suicide song, and everybody was like, "Oh, they do all the words." I was like, "What the hell?"
I thought Jordan Lucas was cool, but he got mad corny. I thought he was cool on his first album, but he just started playing into the same gimmick, He got real corny real fast.
Yeah,
definitely.
But anyways, T.I. versus T.I.P. I like that song. It's cool. It's not my favorite on here.
Yeah, not the best on here, but it's a good song.
Re-listening to this album in general, man, one of the things that I felt was I remember listening to my favorite ones on here over and over, and then going back to some of these other ones that I haven't heard in a while, because I'll still hear like Rubber Band Man every once in a while, but going back to some of these other ones that I haven't heard in a while, these album cuts, I really like a lot of these songs, man, more than that I think of as something that I would want to hear regularly. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, agreed. I feel like a lot of these songs on here, yeah, we hear the hits all the time, but some of these songs, like Bezel, well, like we skip to that one next. Bun B's verse on there, he murders that track, And I feel like, that was a good one. King of the South is a great song. Yeah, and then
King of the South. I love the beat on King of the South.
Agreed. And
I love the production on this album is pretty much flawless,
top notch. And these, he's got 2 Kanye beats, but and then Jazzy Faye, and then it's like DJ
David Banner.
David Banner.
Yep.
Too. Yeah, and so it's great production throughout. Great production. And then Be Better Than Me, I think, again, like when I say that balanced, way of talking about, the street life, this is like, again, that same thing. I feel like he's really good at doing that. I appreciate it.
This album had the funny, one of my favorite, or like the funniest like motivational speeches at the end.
Yeah.
What the dude is like at the end, he's just like, yeah, cuz I'm just saying, bro, don't be no fucking dumbass. You gotta do better than me. Go to school, dumbass. Like I'm like, this shit is funny. Like it's not like not motivate. It's like the funniest motivational. He just screams at you for a couple minutes, and it's funny because I think when this album came out, I was in college at the time, and I remember being like, okay, like I get it. Like it's just a funny way to tell people to do better. He kind of just berates people and stuff like that the whole time for about 30 seconds. Just like, don't be a dumbass. It's like, okay, all right.
I love it.
And then Long Live the Game got the story on it.
Yeah.
And the way the story ends coincides with the end of the album. I thought that was really cool.
Right. Yeah. Getting killed or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing was about, the trap. He
Yeah.
gets shot and killed at the end. And that's it for the album. So kind of give you that message again.
Get out.
Be better than him. Don't do that. Yeah.
Get
out as fast as possible.
Which is, like I said, which should be okay. So, and this is what, because there's been a lot being said about the dude D1 been talking, and then like who was that? I forgot who said the thing about NWA ruined hip hop and stuff like that. There's been a lot said this past year about the content of hip hop music, and I feel like in the past, like even when we go back and listen to older hip hop music, even NWA, like I don't feel like it painted things as just one way. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like it painted things as just I'm shooting the ops, or I'm just doing and then when I listen to these old albums, I feel like it's not that. Like I feel like it's just people telling their stories. So where do you feel like, or do you feel like that's changed? Because like a lot of times I hear stuff now, and I do kind of feel like it can be a little one-sided. If that makes sense, or is it just radio?
We were talking about that. We were talking about that before, though. When we talked about 21. To me, he doesn't do the bad side well. It's always his best songs are how he shot this op, that op, did that to that person. And I don't think he has good songs where he really has that range. The best rappers in that lane give you some of that, right? So of course Scarface is always the best one at that, with that emotional stuff. That really gives you these heartfelt moments of street life. Can you think about the best hood movies, like somebody dies in them or something like that? It's like emotional for some kind of reason. And so you get that in the best songs that talk about that life, at least the best albums, where you get a little bit of everything, because it's highs and lows, right? So you think about the best movies, the best parts of life, just all parts of life. You got great times and bad times, and you show that in your music. People can relate to that.
Yeah. Agreed, man. Agreed. I think, like I said, so we got the chat is over here now. I see it's 50-50. It says 50-50. 50% of people said top 5. 50% said top 10. Nobody said he's number 1. And so we only got 6 votes in here, but what y'all?
Nice. Chat's going crazy.
Yeah,
guys.
chat's going crazy. Exploded.
Did you vote? 6 votes?
Did you vote?
Dang.
Let's clap.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's go, man. Let's go.
So, what do y'all think he should be? Where do y'all think T.I. belongs?
He top 10.
Southern rapper list only.
Top 10 and he ain't 10.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay, all right.
I think he got to be probably top 5, right? Who you got over him? I mean, it's gonna be a Scarface, probably Big Boy, and
Andre, yeah,
and Andre too.
Wayne.
T.I. got a nice catalog. It's hard to be like
that's a good
Andre over him.
Is Wayne better? You got to put Wayne over him?
How many songs he got together? I'm trying to remember who watched who on how many songs. Because I know T.I. got him on a couple. I'm assuming Wayne got him on a few.
I can't. What songs? What are the songs together? What's the songs together?
So I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of the songs they got together. So I mean, that's probably gonna determine that position because to me they about the same. I think Ti got better hits.
Oh
I think
Lord.
Ti his songs are better than Wayne his songs to me.
No way.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
You talk about because Wayne his
Yeah.
songs. You talk about Lollipop and like Mr.
Trash.
Officer or stuff like that.
Trash.
Yeah, all
Another
that
trash
stuff.
song. Yes, these are trash
Those are
songs.
trash ones.
Yes,
Yeah,
these are
those
trash songs.
Those
Fireman
are
is
trash
not
songs.
good. There's
I
other
don't
ones.
mind Fireman. I don't mind
Is Fireman not good because it's played
Fireman
off?
not Rubber Band Man.
It's not
Fireman
Rubber
not
Band Man.
24.
It's true. Yeah, that's true. It's not Rubber Band Man.
I mean-
but it's still a good song.
But I can pick better. You talk about radio hits, and we just going song for song. I can pick better Wayne songs than I could.
I probably would take T.I.'s radio hits over almost any Wayne hit except for A Milli.
Okay, and that's fine. But let's just do song for song. Ain't not hits. I can pick better Wayne songs than his radio hits.
No. I understand what you're saying. I think T.I. has a much better album
Do you have
catalog.
to use Wayne songs that are on his own beats, like on his own albums? He can't use his mixtapes? Because I feel like if Wayne can't use his mixtapes, then I would take T.I.
That's it. And that's what it's gonna be.
I don't know. I still think Carter.
It's gonna come down to street
two.
cred. It's gonna come down to street cred, B-Dog. What's more gangster, man? Shooting yourself or going to jail and snitching? What we got?
Shooting yourself. Surviving a gunshot at 7 years old?
No. A self-inflicted gunshot wound is not surviving a gunshot. No, it's not I got shot. It's not I got shot. You can't say I got shot if you shot yourself. That's not the same thing.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
No, it's not. If I come right now and shoot myself in the leg, and then I walk around and be like, yeah, girl, you know I took a bullet, you know, but it was light work, you know what I mean? Because I'm in the streets.
Respect. That's respect.
That's not respect. That's not respect. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop.
Bullet right now? Bet you won't take no bullet right now.
I would not shoot myself. You're right. I would not shoot myself right now.
That's respect.
And Wayne talk about it in music too. Didn't he have a line where he was like, "When I was 12, I took a bullet like a man, yo." Okay.
That's respect. I'm with on that one.
Respect.
I mean, the one I remember him talking about it the most is on the Solange album, and he talks about being mad that
on the Solange album.
Survived.
Yeah,
but
that's near the end of his career as well, or definitely near the, he's not on top. Before that, he had people like Bryson walking around talking about, yeah, man, Wayne was in them streets, took that bullet like a man.
Hey, Cheddar Bob, man, said Cheddar Bob, man. Okay, Matt said in the chat too. Run the Jewels. Run the Jewels don't count because half the group is from New York. So, and Killer Mike by himself is not not on T.I.'s level.
Correct.
Putting Wayne above him. Okay, you said Big Boy, Scarface.
Bun B? Is Bun B over T.I.?
That was the other question. Now, that's close. I would put T.I.
That's close, but I'm gonna have to give T.I. I'm gonna have to give it to T.I.
That's too fast. But Future is bigger than T.I., I think.
Bigger
now.
I don't even like Future like that. But I think Matt is right with the Future talk. I think Future is a bigger legend than T.I.
Look, maybe
I don't agree.
And that's
part of he might be a bigger legend.
But this is part of my problem. This is my thing. I'm never putting Future on the list over T.I. because Future don't rap like whatever he does is his own thing. But it's not rapping.
It influenced a lot of people.
It influenced a lot of people.
You gotta give credit to T.I. though, man, because he was on a song. What was that? That was a Swagger Like Us where he washed Wayne, Jay, and who else was on that shit?
Kanye.
And Kanye. He washed all three of them on that song. T.I. had the best verse on that.
T.I. has rapped next to like all types of people and out-rapped him. I think he out-rapped Lupe on the Superstar remix. I mean, I feel like T.I. is consistent. He'll come on a track and give you always shows up. I feel like you can't say that about Wayne because Wayne might come on a track and give a trash verse. He could.
Lord.
I mean, come on, man. The dude was on drugs, man. You got to give him some pass, man. That lean had him for a few years, man. That lean had him.
We comparing primes, nigga, right? You want to bring out Wayne that made 1,000 more songs than Ti too, but I mean, we can't hold every bad song against the man.
Why not? Why can't we hold bad songs against him?
Well, his album's not better though. His best work, the work that he put out, is not better than T.I.'s best stuff.
I don't know, because you're taking mixtapes away when mixtapes was such a big part of what made Wayne
I agree.
Yeah.
But T.I. went and picked beats and made songs. Wayne went in the studio and was like, I said, I like that. And dude was like, no, this the shit right here. And he was high out of his mind.
Wayne's songs are bigger. Wayne hit higher peak stardom for sure. When we talking about Carter 3 and stuff like that, but I feel like that was the fall off. Like if I'm picking Wayne's best songs, I'm talking about Carter 1. I'm talking about his work with I'm talking about his work with Manny Fresh. That's the best beats,
or his rapping.
And his
if
rapping.
You get popular because you made Miss Officer, get that shit up out of here, man. I don't want to hear that stupid shit ever in my life. So you can have that if that made you popular. Yeah. You listen to that right now, B-Dog? You sitting in your car talking about some
Nope. But I'm taking Carter 2 over T.I. project. I'm sorry.
Carter 2 over. You taking Carter 2 over what? King?
Any
Urban
T.I.
Legend?
Project. Any T.I. project.
Nah.
Okay. All right. We go. So
I can't do it, man. I can't do it, man.
We gonna review some more of T.I. and Wayne's album. We can do Carter 1, Carter 2, Urban Legend, King. We'll do that on an episode, a later episode.
Yeah.
All right.
We got
yeah. Then we can figure out.
I'm with it.
Y'all let bad Wayne influence how y'all think about Wayne. That's why I don't like that.
I love Wayne. Here's the thing. I love Wayne. And he's from New Orleans. So we talking about a New Orleans rapper versus Atlanta rapper. So I want Wayne to be better. But here's the issue is, again, Wayne doesn't have the range of T.I. These are just the facts. So we gotta lay out. Wayne does not have the range of T.I. Wayne has how many personal songs?
Hold on. That's not fair. He has range. We just don't like the range. Like we don't like where he goes with it.
But I'm talking about personal songs, like emotional or impactful songs like that. He's got Miss My Dogs, and like what else? Like he doesn't have a lot of those. Like we talk about T.I. on just this album, he got multiple, right? And I think Wayne struggles to get personal like that. Wayne's thing is just get on the track and spaz out, and he's great at that.
I mean, Wayne got some stories. He got a couple things. Like I said, I think Wayne has some stuff. I just think that the best Wayne album is probably Carter 1 or 2. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that's better than T.I. best albums. Now, I think other people in Cash Money got better albums than these. Like I said, like 400 Degrees better than any T.I. album.
But it's one. That's one album versus.
But Wayne don't have a 400 Degrees to me. To me, he just don't have that.
Okay, I think some people would disagree with that. But Matt said,
y'all think Wayne got better albums than 400 Degrees?
I think Carter 2 is great.
You think Carter 2 is better than 400 Degrees? Dog, I'm sorry. I just stopped.
I think it depends on what you looking interested in listening to.
Woo. Okay. Yeah, I don't see that as close at all.
All right. Well,
maybe I'm jaded because Carter 2 got some of my favorite Wayne songs of all time. Like
I agree.
Well, that part too. I listen. So Matt saying stop the Wayne slander. I listened to way more Wayne even growing up. Like I said, we from New Orleans. I listened to so much of Wayne, and some of the songs are forever in my memory, even more so than T.I. songs. Ortiz said Luda in the chat. A lot of people do this. I feel like Luda is one of the more overrated Southern rappers. All right.
I don't. Oh yes, he is overrated. But my thing is with him, to me, his albums don't hold up at all. When you
that
listen to him
part.
now, I get like that. It just don't. I always love. He got the best punchlines. He's the best Southern punchline rapper ever. But
Luda?
I don't know if I could have him. Yeah, Luda probably.
I
But
mean,
I don't have him.
you got people like Fonte that's from the South, so
I always forget that we count him as South, even though he don't really make that music. So okay, that's fair. But he's still not. He still don't have no albums on that level at all. To me, for Ludacris.
right.
I love his first album probably the most for Luda, and I wouldn't put that near some of these my favorite Southern albums.
Well, Luda's got his features. I mean, Luda will come and murder a feature, and I feel like that sticks in people's minds. You know, the same way Jada Kiss is.
I was about to say that's just Southern Jada Kiss, and this is why we don't put him over certain people. And Jada has so many more. So even though Luda might have
more
many
than
of those,
because Luda got a lot.
Bruh, Jada rap with Big, man. He got him. You know what I'm saying? He got people on songs. Like every top New York rapper, Jada done been on a song and got him on a song pretty much. So it's hard to be like Luda got more. What Luda got more of?
Okay, you mean not?
He got more radio hits than Jada. He got Move Bitch and
he got
what else, man?
With Mary J. Blige, Runaway Love.
Yeah, well, you talking about his solo song? I'm talking about features. You talking about his solo song? I'm talking about his features.
Does what Luda is Runaway Love?
That's a Luda song. Come on, man. That's the one where he's like, little Mary's only 9 years old.
Oh, y'all better stop. Get that stupid shit out of here.
Come on, man.
Are you serious?
That's not a bad
Runaway Love. How about
bad.
Southern Hospitality or Stand Up? Some actual good Ludacris songs. That stupid shit, Runaway Love. You should be embarrassed for bringing that up. Terrible, man. Terrible. Yes, the Made You Look remix.
Yep.
You know, there's other songs.
Everyone talks about the Stomp feature because both T.I. and Luda are on there, and Luda disses him or whatever. Get off my or what is it? I don't know. I forgot what it is.
Runaway Love. I'm shocked, though. I forgot all about that song until you brought that up, man. That's funny, man. He got area codes. You know, he got some. Luda has more hits. You know, but we already talked about this. Nate Dogg makes that song. Makes this song a hit. All right. Rest in peace to Nate Dogg. Luda's got plenty of
hits, so I think both of them have hits. Mm-hmm. The issue is what's the full album? Because people could list off Luda hits, and we can list off Luda features. But what's the Luda album that is gonna be as good as King, as good as Urban Legend? Like, can I play a Luda album from beginning to end and enjoy the whole thing? We could review some Luda albums. Tell us the best Luda album, and we'll review it.
He's got to be back for the first time. Huh? That's probably the best one from him.
It's not Chicken and Beer or
Chicken and Beer. Don't they have the? Is that the one with that? Don't they have that chicken song on it? Sticky Icky or whatever. That's one of the songs on there. It's sad. Isn't that Chicken? Is that on Chicken and Beer? I forgot about that album. Ludacris got a restaurant called Chicken and Beer? Oh, that's dope. I gotta go there.
All right, let's move on because we're gonna run out of time, man. Today we're gonna run out of time.
Yeah, we gotta hurry up.
So let's move on. We also wanted to talk about several things.
Speaking of features.
Yeah, let's jump right into. But my boy was supposed to join us for his feature, so let's see. Let me see. Let's see. I don't know what's going
on. Yeah, I'm not putting Cole over T.I.
Oh yeah,
Cole got to get some better songs, man. Yeah, get some better songs, man.
I'm with you, Ortiz.
Cole
over
Does Cole have one song that I want to turn on in my car and turn the radio up?
Yeah.
If you don't, that's on you.
Plenty. All right, people saying word of mouth. We gonna review these albums. We gotta come back to this. We gotta start talking about more Southern rappers, man. You know, we from the South. We love all these rappers. So Luda, we'll review some Luda rap albums. We'll review some. We'll review the Lil Wayne albums, and we got to get to the bottom of this. What's the list? Who's best? Who's the best? T.I., Lil Wayne, Luda. We'll figure it out.
Because 1 and 2 and 3 are kind of easy, but then it's all like hard to figure out after that.
Yeah, it's Outkast, it's Scarface, and then it's like, man, take your pick. So there's a lot of great ones after that. So,
some people gonna say Gucci.
All right, so you want to talk about food and liquor, huh?
Let's jump into the J. Cole best features.
Oh, okay.
Whole world,
okay.
No blanket. You feel me?
So my boy is gonna join into the podcast. He wanted to he brought up this topic. Wanted to
hey, shout out to According to Hip Hop. But did y'all see the niggas talking about the J. Cole? I guess he won a Rapper of the Year or something like that.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Complex named him best rapper alive last year.
Yeah, and they were comparing him to Big Crit, and they said Big Crit better than Cole was what they were saying.
No, some people said that they didn't agree.
No, Coop definitely agreed. I think both of them agreed, actually. They said Crit got better bodies of work.
I don't see. There's a lot of people who there's two types of people in hip hop. I don't know. There's the people who don't like Cole. I guess that say his music's boring. I'm gonna talk about this because he says it in one of his features. Cole says talks about this in one of his features, and I feel like people just don't like Cole's style of being introspective or something like that. I just feel like that they just don't like his personality and find him boring and just say that his music's boring. But I think he's got a lot of great music, so I can't disagree. I mean, I only disagree with that.
Yeah, that's me. Not enough bangers from Cole, man. A lot of boring songs. A lot of weak remixes of other classics that was already better. So yeah, I'm good on that.
All right, so I'm waiting. All right, so then let's talk about Crit then.
What's the best features?
Crit was here. Hold on, because Crit was here. Crit's catalog is amazing. I love Crit. Man, I think Crit has great albums. Cadillactica, Return of Forever, and then the Crit Is Here album, right? That's the double disc album, right? All of those are great classics. Or not classics. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're great. I love those albums. Crit Was Here is a great catalog. I think great mixtape. I think I like Crit Was Here more than I like the warm up or whatever. Forever and a Day. Crit's got a great catalog. I can't disagree with what they're saying. He's just not a better rapper than J. Cole. That's the issue. So I guess
Okay.
All right, so I don't know what my boy is, but we can just jump into these features because if you on the show, man, click the link in the chat, and then join the Discord. And this is for everybody. We want more people in the Discord. We want to talk to you guys in the Discord, and you can join the show if you got a good take, got something you want to talk about with us. We'll pull you on the show in the Discord, and you can chat with us. But as for my boy, Josh, if you out there, you supposed to click the link, man. Join the chat, join the voice channel, and we'll pull you onto the show. But in the meantime, we're gonna talk about these features. What's the best? So J. Cole was named by Complex top rapper of the year for 2023 without an album out. This is the thing. Without an album, he got named top rapper. Based off just features. And we were talking about great feature artists, Jadakiss, Ludacris, but I still maintain, man, this is the thing, that if you don't drop your own music and great music on your own, you can't be the best rapper. Like, just doing features is not enough.
Nah, you could be the best, but you have to do both. 30 features though. I mean, you got to do a lot of features.
He didn't do 30, but he did a lot. He did a lot.
If you do a world tour of bodying dudes on their songs, then I have to give you credit, especially if you jump in between lanes and stuff like that. But I just don't think that that's what last year was for Cole.
And it's also about level of competition too. Like, I mean, he jumped on and he bodied.
That's the right answer.
But bodying
some people
Yachty is not that's not the same as like
exactly.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree. I don't think. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go. You know?
I was gonna say I don't think. Yeah, if you don't put out a body of work, I can't put you for Artist of the Year. Because we talked about it last week, about who our Artist of the Year was, and we picked Conway because he put out bodies of work. If you have to have at least one body of work before, because these features they didn't even have to be recorded this year. Some of them could have got pushed back to be put out this year, this or that. So, you can't win Artist of the Year for that for me.
Well, I mean, look, if it's MC of the year, right? So we talking about your rapping skills. Are you the best rapper alive that year? I think you could show that. But the best rapper he was featured with was Drake.
Last year for sure.
And then Drake wasn't trying, like, and I mean, I guess other than Evil Ways, Drake rapped, like, but on First Person Shooter, Drake wasn't trying to, like, rap like that. You know what I mean?
Was Benny last year? That wasn't last year, was it?
No.
Yeah, that was last year. That was last year.
That was?
No, that was last year.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. Benny dropped wasn't it on Tana Talk 4 or whatever? That was last year?
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay. It don't really matter, man. We talking about the all-time best J. Cole features? Or we talking about just last year?
All time. Let's do a top 10. Do a top 10 feature list for J. Cole.
Oh, I ain't got top 10. I got 3.
Oh, Johnny's Buchanan was 2 years ago. Damn. Okay, all right. Well, I mean, more than a year ago. It's just more than a year ago. Y'all don't got a top 10?
I ain't got 10. There ain't that many great Cole features.
Oh, wow.
I can name something that I really like though.
Yeah,
I looked at some different lists like online that said they had like the top 50 greatest Cole features, and only about 5 of these I thought was like that fire. So
I thought you got some of these.
Well, yes, they got someone here like the one with Beyonce. Like, I don't give a fuck about that song. Like, maybe he bodied it. I don't care about that song. Like, there's other ones on here that's like that to me. Some of these songs with whack ass people I don't want to hear him rap with. Which made me realize this dude only raps with trash rappers except for like 4 times.
Wow. Oh, terrible take.
Wale is good. Jigga is trash.
Wow, wait, hold on. You can't say that.
I could say that on what you call on part 3 on Blueprint 3. I could say that.
Stars Born, Jay-Z. I mean, that was Jay-Z's album, and he had like 2 verses. It's not Cole's fault that Jay-Z didn't show up.
Okay, that's fair. But I mean, did Jay-Z show up?
No, not like that.
Okay. So, do you get a lot of credit for bodying Jay-Z on those trash verses?
You get credit, yes.
He did rap, so I'm not mad at his verse on that. So okay, I put that in my top. I got 5 for you then. Okay. I'm gonna go with the best one. Just Begun. That's my favorite J. Cole feature.
Okay, wait. So there we go. First off, right there, you said he don't rap with nobody. He actually rapping with Talib Kweli, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Jay Electronica and Mos Def, 3 of the best, right?
I didn't say he had the best verse on it.
I don't think he did either.
So that's my favorite J. Cole feature. That's my favorite J. Cole feature.
But he stood up with all those dudes. He rapped with Royce. He
definitely out-rapped Mos Def, who didn't really rap.
He out-rapped Mos Def. I think he outdid Kweli too.
Okay, all right. I don't know if I'm rocking with it, but I can see the argument.
All right, we gotta say what's
All
up
right,
to
who we got on here? Who we got on here?
yo, what's up? What's your name, man?
Yo.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, infamous one, man.
Infamous one.
Infamous one, man.
Okay.
So y'all can see me,
Infamous
you hear
one.
me?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can see you.
Yeah. All right, good. It's my first time on Discord, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna
No
lie.
worries,
It's hard, man.
It's dangerous
Appreciate
on
being
here,
here,
man.
bro.
It's
Yeah.
dangerous on here, man. Golf clap for you. Golf clap for you.
There you
Welcome
go.
to the show.
Appreciate
Welcome
it,
to the
man.
show.
Appreciate it.
So this
Appreciate
is my boy, you know, and he was his idea to talk about J. Cole's best features. So we wanna go ahead and give our list. So go ahead, infamous one. You wanna hit us with the list? We were trying to do a top 10.
I bet. I'm not gonna lie. I just did this right before I got on. Because if you look back at it, Cole got a lot of diverse like features. So my number 10, man. It's gonna be Pretty Little Fears with him and Black. I'm gonna start off with Pretty Little
Good
Fears.
song,
I
good
like
song.
it.
Good-
It was
good pick,
it's
good
a
pick.
good little like, you know, just like a little like song and all that. He has like, you know, Kobe doing those, you know, little sentimental songs. So it's kind of like, you know, I like this. It's a little cool vibe, you know. Not like his best, but it's one of his better ones, you know, especially when he gets like, I noticed like with his features, he's getting better. Like starting in 2017 from on,
Yes.
it's like now he's like one of those rappers, like when you get on, you gotta be careful, you know? You know, so there's one song that made me like realize like, oh, he's getting up there with the features, like feature greats of all time, you know? So yeah,
Okay.
that's my
So
number
you say
10.
he's one with the feature greats, like Jada Kiss, Ludacris, some of the people we talk. You think he's one of the feature greats?
He's getting up there. I don't think he has like,
He's
you
getting up
know,
there. That's the right way to
he has
describe it.
one
Yeah.
track
Getting up
that he can add to like, you know, like a medal. You know, he only has one song that it's like, okay, that could be like you could put down the plaque. You know, it's not like a Jada or Luda with you know, who shot not who shot you, but who made you look, you know.
Yeah.
So you know, not there yet, but he's getting there.
All right. So then
I agree with that.
All right. So just run down your list from 10 to 1 real quick, and we'll each do it, and then we'll talk about the songs after this.
All right, bet. So my number 9 is gonna be Hell's Kitchen. I forgot about that one. And that's him, Boss, and it's like a DJ Khaled song, and he was killing it. Number 8 is the song he did with Janet Jackson, No Sleep. Number 7 is it's fine.
I listened to it when I went through this list. Yeah.
Number 7 is Zendaya with Cause. Number 6 is gonna be Out of Sight, Out of Mind. Number 5 is Green Ranger. Number 4, Bob LeBeau.
Green Ranger with who? I don't know Green Ranger.
All right, so Green Ranger, it was on I forgot what it was. Dedication 4.
Yep.
Dedication 4, and you remember that special delivery song like with Ghost and I forgot the other guys, but it was Diddy. Well, they remixed that one, and he was the feature. So it's on Dedication 4. And number 4 is Bob LeBeau. Number 3 is Beautiful Bliss. I just heard this one today, and it's like, I don't know if it's like recency, like really recency bias, but
you hadn't heard this before?
I never heard it before.
I definitely
as much
got
as I'm a Cole fan, that's the one where he says, he says, the sunrise and the sunset. That little wordplay, I was like, oh, that's where it's from. So that one was hard. Number 2, I struggled with this song. I already knew my number 1, but my number 2 is Johnny P's Caddy, and then my number 1 is Knock the Hustle.
Knock the Hustle. What's that?
It's a Cause song. It's with Cause. Yeah, he did a remix to it. So that's like one of the best like Cole like just verses in general. Very
I gotta check that one out. Okay, I'm gonna check that one out. See, I appreciate you coming on with this list because you did some research. I don't honestly I haven't followed Cause like that, so I don't know all these different kind of songs. You had Zendaya. I heard Zendaya before, but you had Zendaya and this Can't Knock the Hustle. So I'm gonna have to check that one out. And then yeah, but you had a few that I didn't know. So I hear the Janet Jackson one. So I'm gonna have to check some of these out.
Yeah, I heard a couple of these today when I was doing my research.
Yeah, that Beautiful Bliss. My boy put it on because we was talking about it. It was like we was going back and forth on like we even talked about like he said Kendrick is a better feature artist than Cole. I'm like, I don't go back.
Well, no, that is true.
I don't go back to Kendrick.
Kendrick ducked him on that Jeezy song.
I had that on my list. I had that. I was gonna have that on my list. I was like, Kendrick ducked this dude on that American Dream. Yeah, J. Cole did a whole verse, and then Kendrick was like, "I'll just say some, like 2 bars and leave." Yeah.
I don't know how they let him do that. He did it on Forbidden Fruit. If you remember that on Born Center, like he just did vocals. Like we never get anything with like a feature,
Because Kendrick be ducking people, man. Now I do think Kendrick has a lot of great features, so it's hard to say who's the better feature artist. I would say Cole has bigger features. I would say that, but Kendrick has some great ones. But he be ducking them.
What you got? What you got for your list? Give us 5. Oh, you got to give us at least 5, B-Dog.
I got more than that.
All right, come on. Let's hear them.
I got a lot of the same. I'll just say the ones that are different, I guess. I got Bad Girls Club.
Just go 10 to 1.
Okay.
Drop.
I didn't number them. It's not my favorite, so I'm just gonna say it. Out of Sight, Out of Mind is fire to me. Bad Girls Club, First Person Shooter, Just Begun, P. Caddy, of course. Pablo Boat, Looking for Trouble.
See, I didn't put Looking for Trouble on the list, so stop it real quick. I didn't put Looking for Trouble because it's on Friday Night Lights as well as like the bonus track, so I didn't know whether it's like to count as a feature or not.
Yeah, that's what I was weird about. Because I can't tell. It doesn't. They left him a layup too. Like they wanted him to dunk it. They threw an alley to him.
Yeah.
And putting him at the end and the way it's set up. So that's kind of a cheat code, but I don't know. And I was gonna say Trippy with him and Anderson .Paak. That was one of my favorite J. Cole songs too. And then
Anderson .Paak is just a cheat code.
Family and Loyalty with Gangstar. I like that one a lot. And I think that's it for Secret Recipe, if I didn't say that one too.
Yeah. All right. So y'all have said pretty much all of mine. I have number 10.
I haven't heard a couple so far that I would have in mind. Go ahead. What you got?
There's like a couple that I have that nobody said. So Out of Sight, Out of Mind was my number 10. First Person Shooter. Maybe that's recency bias, but I had that as 9. 8, Pablo Boat. 7, Just Begun. 6, Beautiful Bliss. And then nobody had Sojourner on the Rhapsody album. I think.
Hey man, I took that out for Hell's Kitchen. That was my number 9.
Yeah,
I took that out. I had to take one. I was like, man, I like Sojourner, but I was like, I like Hell's Kitchen. His rapping is better on that than it was in Sojourner because he was kind of like all over the place. Even he said it, you know. So
he's all over the place, but I feel like he still is rapping as well. He just changes topics, and then and then what I was gonna say is that he says the bar in the song that people don't have patience for some stuff that's introspective, so where does that leave me? Irrelevant, I guess, and so I feel like that is one of the reasons people dislike J. Cole because his music is all just introspective. If you're not interested in hearing, I guess, his thoughts about himself, then I don't know, you find him boring. I don't really get it, I don't know. So that's my number 5. 4 is Shea Butter Baby. I love Ari Lennox. And then I got 3, Secret Recipe. 2 is Family and Loyalty. and then number 1 is Johnny Cheesecake.
Okay, see, y'all don't have like off these or
Oh, how did I leave that off the list?
I
Off
don't know if I
these
can
is
count those.
off these was on mine,
yeah.
and I think that's the only other one I haven't heard from y'all.
Yeah, off these
That
is
was on
definitely.
mine. So.
I would put that as like that'd be number 4. I would put that over. I would just take out of mind off my list. Yeah.
I love Out of
None
Sight.
of y'all like the I like the one he did with 21. Cause that beat is screaming for a good rapper to get on.
A lot.
And then 21 moves out the way, and then J. Cole actually raps, you know. Because I don't know what the hell 21 was wasting my time with. So I was very thankful Cole was on that one.
Agreed. That's a good one.
A lot too.
I picked songs that I like the whole song. Like if the song sucked and then J. Cole just had a good verse, then I didn't pick it.
Oh, see, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the body. When did he come and body the song? That song was screaming out. It was like, help. And then J. Cole showed up like, I'm here. And then rap. I was like, thank goodness.
I'm not a big fan of that song, honestly.
Okay.
I don't know. And it's not that it's a bad song. It's just, I feel like I heard it too much. And like the beat is not a terrible beat. It's just like it's something I don't really care. I don't know if it's like it's just one of those songs like there's nothing wrong with it. You just don't care for it.
I hear you. I love the beat. I don't like 21 on it. And so I was like, okay.
Yeah. Maybe that could be it too. Just maybe it's 21. Maybe it would have been better like a solo thing, but that wasn't his song. Cause that's kind of what
that was a Cole song. Put 2.
Oh yeah. It's kind of like My Life though, right? Like My Life was like an alternative to yeah. So no drive.
Cool, man.
So I appreciate Infamous One. Thanks for coming on, man. Rebel Legit is saying it in the chat. He said it in the chat. A feature is not the same as your own song because you already hear what the other person did, and you know what the other person did. You get to come back. You get to make sure your verse is better. You can. It's different than making your own music. This is my issue with people putting Luda too high or putting Jadakiss too high or something like that. Because
is it always like that?
How is it not?
Especially for the posse cut when more than one person.
Well, okay,
like
posse
that.
cut is a little different. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be like I Love Just Begun? You think he heard everybody's verse or just like maybe Kweli's or that was on Kweli's album, right? Yeah. So maybe he just heard that, that verse, but not everybody. Not JLX probably. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, Rebel Legit. Look, so Rebel Legit is a rapper, and he say he do rap features all the time. And people want to kill after they hear you, and that's right. Like if they hear your verse first, then they want to go extra hard. And I do think it makes it a little easy. So like even when he talked about the Secret Recipe song, like he heard, Yachty's verse, and Yachty's verse inspired him. So even when he starts off the flow, it's he's using, or even off these, he uses Jid's flow. I think that shows, J. Cole's ability to be versatile and use different flows, but it's a little different when you using somebody else's thing. Like you weren't inspired.
Everybody can't do that though. You're right of the inspiration, but everybody can't do that. So I know when we was sometimes you hear a pocket that somebody else might not hear at all, and so that's it's interesting. But yeah, you're right. It's a different process than making your own song, and this is why we put albums when you make them higher than when you are the guest always on someone else's songs.
Right, and that's why right there, Luda can't be higher than T.I. That's why Luda cannot be higher than T.I.
Infamous One, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you, man. This is why y'all gotta like and sub, because we got people like Infamous One just gonna pop on.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate y'all having me, man. Appreciate it. It's a dope platform y'all got, man. I like that. I've been watching y'all for the past couple of weeks, and it's like it's good, man. It's good to have like a place where because hip hop is subjective. We have so many like me and that we always be talking and just talking about music, and we never like see eye to eye in music, right? You know, double down. We never see it. We never see it. We never see it. Sometimes we do, sometimes, but that's the beautiful thing because you see things I don't see. You know, so that's fire. You know, give me a different perspective. So I appreciate this.
I know that's the fun of
And we
talking
like to
about.
argue. So
Yeah. That's the
we
fun
like
of
to argue.
that's the fun of talking about it, man. So we appreciate you. It's a cool idea with J. Cole winning out, rapper of the year. What do you think he deserved rapper of the year before you go?
You talking about 2023?
Yeah, 2023.
Honestly, I would say on the I don't know because he didn't put out an album, you know. But I mean, if you're in the talks of being the rapper of the year, out features, either that tells me something about the year, or just how dope the artist was, you know. So I would say, you know, I'm a Cole fan, so I'm gonna say, yeah, of course he, you know, and I like Conway, you know, I like Conway a lot, you know. It's not my favorite out of the Griselda, you know. I lean a little bit towards, you know, Benny, but I think he does because when he comes in and he's just every year it seems like every time he drops a feature, and he always does multiple features a year. And he always ends up, you know, in the conversation of like rapper of the year just off that. So I think so. If you're doing that off features and you have no album yet, I mean that says a lot, you know, especially where you're at, you know.
Yeah.
And imagine when the album comes, you know. So yeah, I mean, I'll say, you know, thinking about it now, I'm like, yeah, like if you're doing that off just features alone, like I said, it's either the year or just how dope, you know, and legendary, you know, J. Cole's becoming, you know, because I think he's past that, you know. He's gotten out that phase where people see him as boring, you know, because I don't think nobody talks about that anymore.
It depends on what he drops. No. People
That's
still talk about his music. Yeah. He's got to prove it. He's got to prove it on the next album. But he
has elevated. Yeah. I think he's elevated consistently.
For sure.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, but yeah, I think he does. He's Cole, you know. He's been carrying it. I think he's kind of taking the lead as what they call that, the three-headed, you know, monster. He's been taking the lead on that. And it's kind of like, you know, we seen Kendrick drop something in between the offseason and now. And I think he's kind of just taking the lead on that.
No staying power.
I don't know, man. He got to drop an electronic album before we give him that, man. Before he can pass up Drizzy. I gotta have you know what I'm saying? Does he have a dance hall inspired Caribbean R&B song?
Come on, man.
Nah, we don't need that from Cole. Nah, we don't need that from Cole. Good. Just give us the raps. Sure? Stronger raps. Nah, the stronger raps is good enough. There you go. The raw raps that's all we need.
Does he dance around in the sweater in some pastel colors?
I don't even know.
I don't think he can't get a dub then, man. He's stuck.
Nah. Man, I don't know.
All right,
at least he's not screaming, you know. Yeah.
It's almost late, and this Benny album about to drop. Since you were talking about Benny, so we're gonna close out the show here in just a second. But Infamous One, thank you for joining in, man, and to everybody in the chat as well. You know, the link is in the Discord. The link is in the chat for the Discord. You guys can join in, and if you have a great take or a good idea, we'll put you on the show as well. So thanks to the Infamous One for joining in, man. Catch you later, man. Peace.
Appreciate you. Peace. Like and subscribe.
All right, and then so our last topic, real quick, will be just this Benny album before it's about to drop. So what you were telling us? Benny was saying something to the fans, to the boom bag.
Yeah, man. Benny tired. People going at him, bruh. It's silly. Dude told him. He said boom bap need to evolve. The
fans, right?
But nah, that's what he said. He was saying that, and then somebody told him. But the last 4 years been like late career Vince Carter, big dog, talking to him. You know what I'm saying? So he need to look. I'm looking forward to this album, man. I can't wait to wake up, get in my car to drive to work. I go to work early in the morning. I gotta drive. I can't wait to put this Benny album on. I hope it's Tana Talk 3 for me. I can't say I have high expectations. Can't say I have high expectations, but I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Hoping too. I'm excited.
Hope. Yeah, I got nothing but hope, man. I definitely excited, hopeful, and I can't wait to talk about it. Next week as well. But yeah, thanks for everybody joining up in the chat, man. Like and subscribe, please, to the channel.
I can subscribe.
Yeah, for sure. Brian said it's not gonna have the sound of Tana Talk 3, but it's gonna have a similar quality, and that's I think what Benny is going for. Not the same sound. That's why he's saying he's got to evolve. And my issue is, from the singles we've heard, I don't think it's so much evolution, and I don't think his rapping is evolved. Like, it's the thing, change the sound, but if you lower the quality of your rhymes in order to reach higher success in some way, I think that's always a recipe for. You might get better critical, or more numbers, and I think that's what he's going for. But I think your core
He got to do numbers, man.
Will be.
It's on Def Jam. He got to do numbers. He don't care about the core fan base no more, man.
That's
we
what he's
over
saying.
it.
That's the signals that I'm getting. The signals are, y'all need to, move on.
The signals are, y'all don't stream enough.
Yeah.
I mean, the signals are, I need more streams. Y'all don't do it enough. Too many old dudes that listen to it, one or two times, not all day, every day like these kids do, and their number's not gonna be big enough.
Yeah.
So, I don't like the singles at all, man. None of these singles stuck with me.
I know.
And like I said, we got other stuff since then, and I want to hear those songs.
Yeah.
Or playing some songs over and over that we just got. Like, even on an album that I thought was not good, like that Cudi, there's songs on there I want to hear over and over. On what's the other one we just got? That we saying, Conway dropped at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, the Hall
songs on there I want to hear over and over.
Yeah.
We have, I just feel like there's songs that I want to hear over and over on other music. And we just got Boldy and Nick Craven. I want to hear some of those songs over and over. And something about that, I didn't love the Big Dog.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't love the Bron.
I didn't like his flow.
I didn't
on
love
Bron.
the Stove.
He's trying to do
the
different
Stove
things.
song was like weird Stove. It was weird all the way around. I mean, look, like I said, I just hope that there's other stuff on there that's gonna give me that feeling.
I mean, hey, you've been doing interviews. Everybody, Charlemagne and B Dot and all the people he did interviews with, they all was, hyping up the album. But I don't trust the industry people of the opinions, because they
don't know.
Yeah.
Hell no. They paid, man. They paid, dog.
Yeah.
You come on their show, they're happy to have you. They're gonna do some hype for you because that's what you're there for, and they just want their platform is bigger and your platform is big. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some industry game bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That don't necessarily mean, that the album, because they didn't care when your album was fired when you wasn't a name.
Exactly.
When you dropped Tana Talk 3, they didn't give two shits. And then now all of a sudden, oh, Benny, we can't wait to hear this, man. It's so great, man. You're so great, man. It's fake shit, man. Fake shit. Your day one fans that been buying merch for years, now they two backpack. Well, what is it? Was they two backpack when they was buying merch and t-shirts from?
Well, we'll see, man. We'll see. So the album out now. Brian said it, and hey, he said that the best song on there was the sample didn't get clear. So that sucks. So we're gonna check it out right now. I can't wait. And then
right now.
Yeah, and then we'll make a community post about it if it sucks. So, all right, peace out, y'all.
Best album I ever heard.